Hey everybody, welcome to another video review by cigarfellas.com. My name is Brent, and I'm going to be doing your review today. And actually, today I'm not even really going to review a cigar. Yep, I'm smoking one. I'm always smoking a cigar especially when I'm outside. But today I want to address something that people often ask me. I get emails, I get posts on the website, I get Facebook people asking me, but people have a tendency to ask, what kind of cigar do I recommend? Well, let me tell you, cigars to me, it's a hobby. It's not about what I like. It's not about what I want to recommend. I do reviews so that people know what flavors I get from them. I've ran into the past where I'll be out with some buddies and we'll go to a cigar place and they'll say to me, hey, what should I get? Well, it's a hobby. Try them all. That's really my best recommendation. My recommendation is that what I find is attractive in a cigar, you may not find as attractive. You may think that, man, that cigar, not really my thing, and I don't want to be responsible for spending somebody's money, your hard-earned money. What I can tell you is that when I started out, I think the first cigar I ever had that I can remember was an Onyx. And, I was hanging out with some friends, and, man, I thought it was cool, and, did I really enjoy it? No, not like I enjoy cigars now. And when I first started really kind of getting interested in cigars, I think I started with, like, Lagoria Cubana Series R. And I liked them. And then I went to a little tobacco shop over by my house, and they got a decent little humidor, and I shouldn't say it's little. They have a decent selection, and the guy at the tobacco shop there took me in, and he said, man, this is what I would recommend. You ever had a brick house? And I'm like, nope. He's like, try a brick house. So I did. I bought a brick house, and and he never asked me about what flavors I liked. And I appreciated that because he wasn't trying to direct me by flavor. He was just saying, these are my big sellers, these are what a lot of people buy. But what I found is that other times, I'd go in and they'd say, have you ever had a My Father? And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, try a My Father. I can remember the first My Father I had. I didn't know enough about cigars that it mattered to me. It was an expensive purchase, and it wasn't any different to me than anything else that I had smoked. And that's when I was young at cigars. I'm smoking a My Father now, a Le Bijou. And now it's one of my favorite cigars. But it's the point that I had to go out and experience on my own all these different flavors. And I had to sit there and smoke them. So after a while of going in and out of this B&M, I found myself saying, okay, well, I'm just going to start going in and I'm going to look at a cigar and I'm going to try that. And for the longest time, I was so lost in everything that was going on. But that's the best part about it is that I found a hobby. Cigar smoking is not just about smoking a cigar and feeling relaxed. To me, anyway, it's a hobby. It's just like any other hobby. You're going to try things. I've got friends and I used to be really into remote control cars. And, for a long time I was into like Traxxas. I thought that was the greatest. And then I started getting into, some other brands and like HPI. And I found that I liked my HPI better than I liked my Traxxas. So, you have to find your niche. You have to find your own thing. And the same holds true with cigars. I can recommend what I like, but I challenge you to go out and find what you like. If you need to know, like, hey, what does that cigar taste like? By all means, ask me. If I haven't smoked one, chances are I'll probably actually go out and buy one just to let you know, hey, this is what I think. Or I'll even tell you to, hey, you know what? My site, I've never reviewed one, but Google the cigar. Find somebody else that reviewed it and see what they say about it. I'm not trying to steer people away from my site, but what I am trying to do is challenge people to go out and experience this awesome hobby on your own. You know, I can tell you about lighters, and I can tell you about cutters, and I can tell you about pipes, and I can tell you about pipe tobacco. And yep, there are certain things when it comes to like cutters and lighters that I can definitely make a recommendation. As far as cutters go, I am a diehard Zycar fan. Not only am I a Zycar fan because I think they cut great, but they have a lifetime warranty. Man, I mean, when you go out and you spend $50 or $60 or $100 on a cutter, I want to know that I'm only going to spend that money one time. And if something goes wrong, I can send that cutter back to Zycar and they're going to replace that cutter for me. Or they're going to fix it or whatever they need to do. If a cutter's discontinued, I've heard stories of people getting the latest cutter. And that's all great. But cigars, that's what the cutters and the lighters, it's all part of making your cigar experience your hobby. It's about what makes you happy and what makes you want to do this more and more. So, and by no means, please don't take it that I'm trying to tell you don't ask me. I'm just trying to say, before you ask, look through my video reviews, look through my written reviews, look at what all the people that have written reviews on my site have said about certain cigars, and if that sounds appealing to you, by all means, support that boutique. But experience it. When you go to a cigar shop, pick yourself up, a couple of different ones that you've never had before. Try them. If the price point is an issue, if it's an expensive cigar and you're like, man, I just really don't want to, spend $12 on a My Father Le Bijou, without really knowing what I'm talking about, then don't. Wait until you've tried like a smaller one, or get with a friend, or go to a B&M and hang out, and you might be surprised at what people are willing to let you try. But that's what it's all about. It's about camaraderie. It's about a community, and most importantly, it's a hobby. It's supposed to be fun. It's relaxing. It's going out and experiencing this stuff on your own, and with the help of friends. But you have to find what you find, not what I find. Brent likes certain stuff. Joe might not like that certain stuff. Joe might like something that Brent doesn't like, and that doesn't mean that it's not a good cigar. We all joke around on some of the forums about some of these cheaper cigars, that we'll send to each other is a joke. But even the cheaper cigars somebody likes them, obviously, because they're still making them, and they're certainly not making them just so that we can send them to each other and laugh about it. So, don't, what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get everybody out there to put some energy into it. Experience it, See what you like. Find out. There's so many cigars out there in the world to try. And, and I haven't tried them all, but I'd like to. So, until we meet again, I'm Brent. My friends call me Moose. You can follow us online at www.cigarfellas.com. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/cigarfellas. You can follow us on Twitter at cigarfellas. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Have a good one.